Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing warm reviews. I'm going to try to keep doing these on a weekly basis versus, like, I think the last time I did it, it was like 2 or 3 weeks, and I feel like I had a lot and it just went too long for a video, I feel like, and then I have to end up editing the clips together, and I just like to do it like a straight shot. So I'm going to try to get through these, and I finished up quite a bit, so I'm pretty happy about that. But there's also some other stuff that I didn't finish. Now I do want to give a quick little, like, what's the thinking that I'm trying to think of here? What's the wording? I did try something a little bit different this week, and this is due to Sasha. So thank you, Sasha, for helping, like, point this out. So I have been so stuck in the fact that you have to cure stuff. Like, I have always been told that, I have always thought that, and I just got into the habit of always letting stuff cure and never, like, putting it straight in the warmer, like 2 weeks in or a month in. Like, I always wait longer, like sometimes even like 5 to 6 months longer. I was talking to Sasha about something. She, like, made me think, because she said to me, she goes, well, how do you know that stuff isn't throwing for you if you don't try it within, you know, a month or so, or a couple weeks? Like, how do you know that it performs better a year or two later if you don't actually try it? And that was like a light bulb moment for me. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, why haven't I, like, how can I be sure that, you know, that I really am, things really do get better after curing for 2 years? Like, we're so, like, set with that in our heads that, like, I think some of us don't even think, like, I don't know, maybe some of y'all have tried a little piece of your wax and decided, okay, it doesn't work right now, I'm going to set it aside and let it cure for a little bit. Now, I do think some wax does need curing time. Like, I heard a lot of people, like, I kind of ran it by a few of my friends, and they were like, you know, I feel like bathing garden needs a cure time for sure. But, like, some of these others, like, I'm going to start trying my wax sooner versus later, just to see, just to kind of test the theory. And I do have a few things in here that I was a little surprised about, that I did warm, that are still fairly new, and I was like, holy crap, they did great. So let's go ahead and get into the review, and I'll talk about it when I get to it. So the first one I have is Super Tarts Once Upon a Time Henry. This is Sweet Wild Berry Smoothie and Cotton Candy. This is a medium scent thrower, I think, because when you start getting into, like, the smoothie scents and the cotton candy, you're really drowning out that sweet wild berry scent. So this one to me was more of a medium throw. Now, I did have the fan on in the bedroom at some point, and it got to, like, no throw at that point. So just remember, if you have a fan going, the air going, it's gonna diminish your scent a little bit. So I put low to medium. It was more of a medium, but I noticed that at some points it was hard to smell. So I put not a repurchase, just because it wasn't, like, it was a pretty scent. But I mean, it was pretty, like, it was a pretty light wild berry mousse scent, is what I'll say. I'd heard a lot of people talk about this one and how they liked it, so I did want to try it. That is not a repurchase. So what I've been doing is marking the back of my clamshells, putting, like, not a repurchase, or I'll put, like, here, like, I put M is a maybe repurchase, and then yes is a yes. It's W, no, W. YRP is yes repurchase. So that's kind of like my little system I've got going on. So Clueless is Captain Crunch Berries and Cotton Candy. I actually really like this one. I mixed it with zucchini bread, which I do have empty in here as a potion pack. That was really good together. It was really nice with zucchini bread. I really enjoyed that one. I put it as a maybe repurchase. It was really strong. I could smell it. I only had, I think, 2 cubes, and then I cut it and then put it in 3 different warmers. I cut it so that it was, like, you know, I could, you know, cut it across 3 warmers, and then I added a little bit of zucchini bread. So this one was strong. I could smell it. It was very present. The zucchini bread was really great with it. I would add zucchini bread with that again, and I put maybe repurchase. This is, like, one that, you know, I don't love to death or need, but it was nice. Okay, I won't do that one yet because I didn't finish it. Okay, I did finish the Punisher, which is the almond blended with tobacco leaf. And this one was really good. I like this one with the tobacco leaf. It's not as bad as you think. I know Brandy puts, like, a little description on her site that's, like, it's real cute. She puts, like, come on guys, this is not what you think. You have to try it, or something like that. This one to me is just like, it's the almond. It's mostly almond dominant. Like I didn't smell a lot of tobacco leaf, but it was good. I like this one. This one has a strong thrower. I use this back in the bedroom. You could probably get away with 1 cube, but I think I did 2 cubes. This is a maybe repurchase. I have another one, so that's probably why I put maybe repurchase, because I don't feel like I'm going to need it in the next year or two, you know, if I have another one sitting around. That one is really nice. If you like the almond blends, definitely try the Punisher. I don't think you'll be disappointed. The next one I have is Nutcracker, and this is Yognog, which is a Lush thing. Hazelnut Christmas cookies and whipped, what does that say? Whipped, holy crap, whipped cream? Whipped, yeah, cream, cappuccino. Sorry, I don't know why I can't see. I haven't had Yognog from Lush. I don't know why. I mean, I may have had it before, and maybe I just didn't realize I had it. It's kind of a strange scent. This is one that is very nutty. It's like, I'm not really getting coffee out of it. I'm just getting kind of a weird nutty smell. I didn't love this one. This is not one that I would repurchase. I put no on the repurchase. It was strong enough. It was fine. It wasn't, you know, so strong that it like blows you out of the house or anything, but it was fine. Like if you want to try that and get a decent scent throw, you would, but it's not a scent that I want. Again, okay, I'll save those because I mixed them with things. So what did I actually mix that with? Crap, I can't remember. Not the Nutcracker, I'm looking at something else. Okay, the next one I have is some empties from the bathing garden. So I did finish Sea of Tears, and this one, okay, so this one is that weird, like kind of has a little bit of like a floral kind of note to it. So it's fresh air, sea salt, ocean mist, and aquatic floral. For some reason, this one just wasn't working for me. I know a lot of people like this one. It was okay. It just kind of had like a little bit of that old-fashioned, I want to say old-fashioned like floral, like kind of like what your grandma might wear. I don't know. I just didn't love this one. This isn't my favorite from her Take Me to the Sea collection. So I put not a repurchase. I feel like this is a lighter scent. It can be very present in your room that you're warming it in, but I feel like it's more of like a medium thrower, if that makes any kind of sense. I did use the whole clamshell throughout my kitchen and living room area just so I could get, because I knew this one was probably going to be more of like a medium thrower, so I did that, and it was like, you could definitely smell it, but it wasn't one of those really strong scents. So it is tolerable. Probably be better in the bathroom if if I decided somehow that I got like a sample of it or something, I'd probably put it in the bathroom. This next one I have is Bathing Garden Complicated. This clam I think I got from a D-stash because I have had this thing freaking forever. This is caramel coffee is layered under a blend of coconut, vanilla, chocolate, and pretzels. And this one I put as strong, and I put as a maybe repurchase. This is a really nice coffee scent with that pretzel in there. Now the pretzel I have had from other vendors just straight as like a pretzel scent, and I don't smell pretzel like too strongly. It's in there, but it's not like the strongest note or anything. It's more heavy like on the caramel coffee part is mostly what I got. This lasted quite a bit. I had woke up super early in the morning, and I put this on, and it went in my living room. Actually, I did 3 cubes, 2 cubes in my 24-watt warmer, and then 1 cube in my 20-watt warmer, and it did amazing. I usually have to do like 3 cubes or 4 cubes in my living room to get a nice strong throw, and that one was pretty strong. Okay, Poppet's Coaster Ride. I know a lot of people like this one too. So here's the thing. I am sick of lemon curd. Like lemon curd is just, it's turning on me. You guys know I used to love lemon curd, and for the longest time I was trying to get lemon curd in my stash from BCS, there was a few lemon curd blends I wanted from Super Tarts, and now I'm just over it. Strawberry peach jam, tart lemon curd, raspberry cake bite. So the dominant note to me is the lemon curd because that's all I could smell. I was like, oh man, lemon curd. But you do kind of get these other notes, but lemon curd is what kind of comes off as the top note. This one is really strong as well. You don't need a lot of this one. In fact, I probably could have cut it down even more. I want to say I probably did like 3 cubes throughout my living room and kitchen area, and that was strong enough. So this was not, I put not a repurchase, but it is strong. If you like lemon curd, you would like this one for sure. I would recommend that one. That one did really well. My bathing garden is doing really, really well. Now, it has cured for quite a bit. Fairy Bonfire. This one is, I tried to write it on the side, very sloppy, like. So this is leaves, vanilla, sandalwood, brown sugar, and a complex bonfire scent. So I put maybe repurchase, and it was strong. So this one is kind of interesting. It's like you get that smoky note, and then you get the sweet note. Now sometimes bonfire scents just kind of like throw me into like a little bit of a headache, so I have to be careful with scents like these. But I think with the brown sugar, it kind of, and the vanilla, it kind of like gave it more of like a sweet scent. But I don't love leaves from, I think it's probably leaves maybe from Bath and Body Works, maybe, I'm not sure. I don't love that scent, so I think that kind of, that's also a headache inducer. I had that candle a long, long time ago, and I remember warming it one evening, and I remember it blowing me into like this super huge migraine, and it was not pretty. I do have a few more clamshells, but I mixed them, so I'll wait on those. Okay, so a company that I'm totally impressed by that is new to me. I did 2 of their sample melts separately alone. This is Wicks, and holy crap. Both of these scent shots did so freaking good. So Mr. Wolf, and I should have wrote the scent notes, I forgot, but this one I think has like coconut and then like a manly cologne scent. This smells so good. If they offer this in their next restock, I'm going to be getting some. This went all night long. I put it in the bedroom warmer, and it was super strong, and then I left it on all night, which I don't normally do. I don't typically leave things on all night. This one went straight into the morning. Now, obviously, the next morning it was not as strong, but it was still in the room. I could still smell it. I was still like, holy crap, this is still going. Like, I can't believe it. And I had started it at like maybe 5 or 6 p.m. that evening, and it went all night long. So this is just a freaking sample. So I was super impressed by that. I put yes, repurchase. If Wicks continues to perform like that, that is definitely a company I will be continuing to purchase from. I was introduced to Wicks. I saw it from Sasha first, and I think I saw someone else like haul it at some point, and I can't remember who. It's not a regular YouTuber that I watch. It's someone that I just kind of found, but yeah. So Timberwolf. This one, I'm trying to remember what the scent notes on this one are. This is another good one. It's kind of a manly scent again. Now, just to be fair, also, manly scents usually do pretty well. But for me, I usually get like 5 or 6 hours out of my wax, and then, you know, I'm done. Or it's done. It depends. This one is another one that went all night. I remember I changed this one out in the morning, and then I remember at like 3 or 4 that afternoon, I put this one in, and we left the warmer on all night, and it was still going the next morning. So super impressed with Wicks. Like, I'm just gonna throw that out there. Okay, let's get into bags. So these, whoa. Okay, so I did have these all like sorted, and then I just like lost all of them. Okay, let me see if I can get them back in order here. All right, so these are the bags that I finished. I need to count up my units as to what I finished in the wax bag group. They count by units. I was doing like a numbered system, but I think I'm just gonna count one. I think, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with Bathing Garden Pink Sugar Pie Crust. I actually have this in my warmers now. This was a flower tart sample that I got, and it's going in my warmers right now, and I can't really smell anything. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just not... I mean, I just put it on like an hour ago, so I can't really say. Maybe I'll hold that back for the next review, and since I can't really talk about it. I did tea with the Queen of Hearts, which is basically Rooibos red tea, and I put not a repurchase. It is a strong one. This was just a bunny, and I put it in my living room. I cut it in half, and this one was a really strong, it's like that sun tea. I don't know if your mom or family ever made sun tea, where they actually put tea bags in one of those, you know, they used to be really popular in like the 90s, those jars, and then your mom would put it, or your family would put it out in the sun, and then you get the tea back in, and you could smell the tea when you opened it up. That's what this smelled like. It smelled like strong tea. So I don't love tea scents. That's probably why it's not a repurchase. But it was nice to try it and see that, you know, maybe I don't necessarily love tea. So let me just kind of move this down a little bit. Now we are off center. Okay, whatever. The next one I have is Bathing Garden Banshee Dreams, or Banshee Dreams. I don't know how to pronounce that. This is from Halloween, I believe. Yeah. So this is frosted pumpkin cupcake, espresso, coconut shavings, and white vanilla marshmallow. This is not a repurchase. I mixed it with some more zucchini bread as well, because the first time I warmed it, I was like, this is really spicy. This was strong. You do get that espresso, strong espresso scent, and then I almost felt like there was a spice in here, but maybe that was the frosted pumpkin cupcakes, because I felt like it definitely had like a spicy note. I don't even feel like this is the right scent description. I thought I wrote it down right, but maybe I didn't. That's why I mixed it with the zucchini, because I thought I'd give it a different element. But I think maybe it's the frosted pumpkin cupcakes that was maybe giving it a bit of a spice, because it's definitely a spicy coffee scent, but I feel like the spicy overtook the coffee a little bit, because I usually love coffee scents, so I don't know. That one was a cute little pie shape as well. I really liked the shape. This next one I have is Blackberry Mocha Cookies. I really liked this one from Rose Girls, although I did feel like it kind of died off quick. It did well in my living room area. I did put that it was strong, but it did die quickly. I felt like it lasted maybe 2 or 3 hours, and then it kind of like died. This is Blackberry Jam Butter Cookies and Vanilla Hazelnut Mocha. This is mostly just kind of a different version of Blackberry Jam Butter Cookies. You get a lot of the Blackberry Jam Butter Cookies. I don't know that I smell Vanilla Hazelnut Mocha. I just know that I smell Blackberry Jam Butter Cookies kind of changed, you know, obviously, because there's a different oil in there. But I don't know that it smells like Vanilla Hazelnut Mocha to me. The Whole World. This is another really great one. This one also went long and strong. This is pink sugar, olive branch, and bergamot. I love this blend. So this I put as a maybe repurchase. I don't know, did I put... This one I would probably repurchase again, even though it died quickly on me. I did like the scent, but I didn't write down. I need to put that. Okay, this was a strong throw, and I felt like it lasted a long time. Like I felt like when I thought, you know, it's time to turn off the warmers and change it, it was still going strong. So I put this as a maybe repurchase. I probably would. I probably lean more on the side of getting it again. I am kind of getting sick of the olive branch scents though. I kind of went a little crazy with them, but I mean, this one is really good. Mixed with pink sugar, you just get that olive branch, and I think the added bergamot is already in olive branch, so it just kind of adds more to the olive branch. And that pink sugar gives it a nice, like, little mix. You know, you kind of get like earthy mixed with the girly pink sugar. It's a nice blend. All right, this one I was a little bit disappointed in. This is VCS E11E from the Stranger Things sampler. So this is Eggo waffle, cinnamon, and sugar butter. I put not a repurchase. This was a medium high. The problem with this is it wasn't really like a remarkable scent to me. It smelled like butter to me. Like I was getting like a cinnamon butter. And that smell, I mean, that sounds good. Like in theory, it sounds like a great scent kind of to me, like a cinnamon butter scent. But the butter note was kind of taking like center stage. And I wasn't really getting, like, I really wanted that waffle note to come out as like more of like a bakery scent, and then more of like maybe the butter be kind of like an afterthought, and the cinnamon as well, but it didn't work for me. So, okay, now this one is from my last VCS order, and I was really surprised, because this is where I was talking about Sasha, you know, saying, hey, try your wax sooner versus later, see how it does. So that's what I did. I went ahead and I used Sugar Spun Suds. This is fresh fresh laundry blended with sweet spun sugar and fluffy marshmallows. I really liked this scent. This is from March 12th. I would never, 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 never warm VCS this early. This one did amazing. Like, it was not weak at all. It did very well. I did it in my kitchen, I did it in my living room, and I did it in the bathroom. I'm trying to remember, oh, it was a heart shape. So I didn't cut very like big pieces off of it, but what I did use was sufficient enough for each space, and it did really well. I was surprised. I was like, maybe we're onto something here. Maybe your wax doesn't need to cure as long as, you know, like years and years, like they say. Now, some people swear up and down that, you know, bakery and, you know, like usually fresh scents throw well or whatever, but this was heavier to me on the sugary part. Like the linen and like the laundry part of this like was not super strong. Just gonna keep sliding. Okay, this next one I have is Sassy Girl Aroma Coffee House Creme de la Creme, I think is what it is. And it's basically coffee, cream, caramel, and brown sugar. So the first time I warmed this, I loved it. The second time, I felt like I didn't get as strong of a throw. I love all of her coffee scents, and I especially loved this one. But I just feel like maybe the second go around, I don't know if maybe I wasn't paying attention enough, or if I wasn't, I don't know. I mean, I used the same amount that I would normally use in a warmer. So I just don't know if this one just didn't do well for me because... I don't know. I'm not really sure what happened. I just don't feel like I loved it as much as the first time. That's all I can say. This other one was kind of a disappointment as well. I was super excited to warm this one. This is Benny's Burgers from 9/6/2018. And this is a sweet strawberry ice cream man blend. I put not a repurchase, light to medium throw. It was kind of patchy. So I was having a hard time smelling this one. I don't know what it was about this one. It just was not throwing like I wanted it to. And like I could smell it and then I couldn't smell it. It was never a strong throw either. It was just kind of like there, but you really had to like find it. Like, you know, your nose had to search out for it. I will say though, the strawberry in this was not bad. Some of VCS strawberry and I do not get along, and that wasn't one that like I found offensive or didn't like or anything. I did this little sample in my bathroom of Pink Fizz. This one did amazing for as small as it was. Usually in my bathroom, everything throws anyways. You know, these little samples I use in there all the time, and they do really well. So this is Strawberry Mimosa, Pink Sugar, and Cotton Candy. This is another strawberry that was not weird. Didn't have that weird fake artificial strawberry scent to me. It smelled actually quite nice with the pink sugar and the cotton candy. I mostly got Strawberry Mimosa out of here, like a sweet strawberry scent. It was actually really pretty. The cotton candy was pretty strong in there too. I didn't get a lot of pink sugar, or at least my nose didn't pick it up. I don't know that that would be like a repurchase or anything, but it was nice to warm once. So this is the zucchini bread that I warmed with the crunch berries, the Clueless, and then also the Banshee Dreams from Bathing Garden. This was really nice. I finally finished a potion pack, another one. I'm trying to get through these. So this is a spicy zucchini bread, if you're wondering. I've had the spicy, I've had the creamy, and then I've had kind of the middle of the road, and I feel like this one was the spicy one. The spicy zucchini bread. I really actually like the spicy zucchini. Okay, this one I'm going to go ahead and show you with... So I'm a dummy. I had Happy Birthday from Super Tarts, which I did finish the clam. I like this scent on its own. It is fluffy buttercream icing, sweet strawberry filling. Wait, let's see. sweet strawberry filling and white birthday cake. I don't know why I'm having the hardest time reading. It's kind of dark in here actually. So I love Happy Birthday on its own. I meant to mix it with Rain, but I mixed it with cotton candy frosting on accident. It was really sweet that way, but the Happy Birthday still came through as the strongest note, and the cotton candy frosting just made it a little bit sweeter. It was almost too sweet, but whatever. I was trying to mix it with Rain and I forgot. Also, I mixed cotton candy frosting with Rain, and both are really good. So what I did is I ended up and I finished a scent shot cup and rain barrel from Sugar and Spice. I mixed it with this, and then I also mixed it with cotton candy frosting. So I had enough in this scent shot cup to cut up and use with the Happy Birthday, which is a really great blend. It just adds just a little bit of a different element to the happy birthday. I still feel like the happy birthday comes through as dominant. You can smell that rain. And then rain and cotton candy frosting is just nice because it just gives the rain like a sweet note. So cotton candy frosting, I just put on the back mixed with rain and happy birthday. So this is, you know, cotton candy frosting. I mean, what else can you say? It was nice. There was nothing wrong with it. It did well for me as like a mixer. And we'll put that one on top. Okay. Let's talk about this one really quick. So I went ahead and I warmed 100 Acre Wood. I finally busted out my chopper thing. I've had the chopper for a while and I just never use it to cut my wax. I always use just like a fondue fork, which makes things look really messy. As you guys probably saw in my last warm reviews, I had used the chopper, I mean the fondue fork, and it was messy. But this is 100 Acre Wood. This is outdoorsy blend of vetiver, tonka, beans, bergamot, citrus, and fresh berries. This one, again, March 14th, 2019. This one did very well. I used this 2 different times. You can see, you know, I didn't use very big slices. I used it twice in our bedroom and it did amazing. Like it went for a really long time actually, and it was very strong. So, you know, I don't know, like this to me smelled like it would 2 years or a year from now, however long you want to let your wax cure. So I don't know. All right, so I did try now I went ahead and I just tried some Satin Susie. Since this one was from her ready to ship stuff, it was from 3/6/2019. This is coconut, orange, marshmallow, and cake. This to me was more of a blender scent. I put it as a medium throw. You could definitely smell it I cut it into thirds actually, and I put it in the kitchen. I probably should have done maybe half and half. I might have gotten a better throw. But for me, this is more of a blender scent. There was nothing really super strong dominant in here to make it a high throw. So for me, I only expect this to throw at a medium because it was such a blender scent. So I put not a repurchase just because I'm trying to get away from like a lot of blender scents. Just because I don't like, I mean, then you have to find something to blend it with, you know what I mean? It's nice to have them around, but I feel like I have a lot of blender scents. But this one to me is just all those scent notes, like nothing is super dominant in here, so it's just like more of like a blender scent. It is a nice blender scent though if you're looking for something to blend with. So I did warm some other Satin Susie that I was Random Act of Kindness or RA-OK'd, and I have it right here. It's from 12/4/2018 and this did amazing, and I only used a fourth each time that I warmed it, and this one did amazing. So I think maybe just a little bit of longer cure time. I haven't tried anything else from Satin Susie yet, so I need to kind of dig in there. Okay, this one, I feel like I can never get this one finished. I keep trying, and it's just never done. Okay, so this is VCS Surrey Embeds Grandma's Pearls Overpour, and this is marshmallow, lavender, vanilla, and then cotton candy marshmallow, I think is what it is. This one is more of a blender scent to me as well. The lavender is not strong in here at all. It's just kind of like a boring scent to me. It's like not remarkable at all. Like it doesn't stand out to me. Like to me, this is just really a mixer. And I did mix, what did I mix with this? I'm trying to remember what I put in with this to try to like help it out because I don't love it. Oh, actually, you know what? I did this one and then I'll talk about. So I went ahead and I just mixed it with Abominable, which is mistletoe, buttermint, candies, and vanilla bean champagne. Now here's the deal with this one. This is a super strong scent. This is one I could not do. I had one cube left of it. I'm probably gonna mix it. I thought about just trashing it, but I'm like, I should probably use it. Mistletoe, buttermint, and vanilla bean champagne are all very strong scents. I've had vanilla bean champagne from Super Tarts before, and I had the same experience where it's too strong for me. But I just think the mistletoe and the buttermint all make for a very strong wax tart. This one was just too much for me. I might try it again, maybe in the bathroom. Put not a repurchase, strong. I put hazard. I wrote hazard, did not like. Okay. So there is that. But I think I mixed it with that VCS. Okay, really quick, I have Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy Princess of Monaco Overpour. This one actually is pretty good. It's pretty old, but it's still going pretty strong. This is lemon blueberry meringue pie, lemon curd marshmallow. You know, surprisingly, these two scents really work together, and they just make a nice, like, lemon blueberry bakery scent. It's like really actually pretty nice, but I'm sick of it. I have this huge bag, and I need to, thinking about destashing it. I don't know. It's so old though. The last one I have is Rose Girls Plum Pomegranate and Vanilla Lace. This one is great. I did not finish it. I got through half of it. I love this scent. This is a great scent with that vanilla lace. It's kind of fruity. I don't love plum and I don't love pomegranate, but somehow this one works for me. So I really like this one. So that is it. I'm going to finish it here before my battery dies. But that is everything I got through this week. So obviously I pulled a huge melting basket, never going to get through it, but I just wanted to review what I had already warmed. And yeah, I had a pretty good week. I had, you know, some surprises and some things that I thought I would like that I didn't. And yeah, that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back next week with another warm reviews. I'm going to keep going. I'm trying to, you know, get my units down, as they say in the wax band group. So yeah, I'll probably post a picture somewhere of how many I finished so I can kind of keep track for myself. Okay, I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.